Hello guys, welcome back to another P3D video, and today we are in the QualityWings 7879 with Air Canada, and we're sat at the ground at Toronto, and very laggy at Toronto. It's early morning, so lights are still on, and it's about 7:30 I believe, here in Toronto, and we're getting the catering on board for this lovely flight off to San Francisco. Not too long of a flight. It's only like 5 hours long, and we're flying on 787, which is quite interesting. But yeah, so yeah, on this flight, we're gonna just depart out of the runway over there, which is 06 left, and we go all the way down southwest of the area, southwest, whatever, that area to San Fran, pretty much the other side of the US, North America. So yeah, after catering, get all the passengers, baggage, whatever, that can all come on, and we're all good. I know I'm flying the old Air Canada delivery. There are still old Air Canada deliveries out there in the real world, so don't moan at me if I'm not using the new one. I'm sorry. I mean, the real world flight, actually, the latest one that happened, was actually using this livery, so there's still loads of these aircraft that haven't been painted yet, so yeah, right, I got external power connected up, so we'll turn it on. On the other side, why is it not actually pushing down the left button? That's weird. Okay, it's actually on, but it's fine. Battery can come on, and for some reason the aircraft needs me to turn off and armed again for that to actually think it's armed. IRS is left and right, and these can come on. And seatbelt signs we can turn on. Nav logo, we can get the logo light on. Packs come to auto. Awesome. Quick start up on the overhead. That is in pounds. Let's go and change this to. Oh no, this is all reset again, isn't it? Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. And get rid of that. Don't like these guys. Cool. Right. I clipped that so many times. Maybe not, I shouldn't have done that so many times. Now it's going to take forever to clear all of these up. There we go. So, now these are in kilograms, we can go and enter in all our data. So, total fuel, close those doors, okay. Closing. I guess we can get some cabin lighting on. It's not too bright though, we don't need it too bright. It's still early morning, we can't see anyway. So we're looking for total fuel weight of 29,380. So like I said, very light today. No fuel in the center tanks. Zero fuel weight will be 148, 681. Because it's a payload weight of 18,000, which is correct. Cool, so set fuel tanks, set payload, and we're good. I'll go to the performance page and get ready to do that. So, go to the FMCs, Addons, pause in it, and we are at Toronto. Gate 171, doesn't matter, that can't go in. Gotta wait for the internal position to come up. So it's got to wait for the RSs to. That's meant to come up. Don't know how long it's going to take for that to just enter in. That's going to be interesting. Right. Except that's at HPA. QNH is 1012. We can reset that, get rid of that. Those are technically all aligned. And last time I flew this, that was possible, which is very weird. Guess we can just skip past it though. So Toronto, San Fran, takeoff runway. I did say to 06 left, and our flight number today is Air Canada 737 for some reason, not 787. It's 737, which is kind of weird. So next page. This is our route. If you want to go and do the route for yourself, then that's that. Actually, I'm going to get the cost index for this flight, and I don't know. Maybe, I don't know if it'd be high or low. I'll see if Air Canada's got like a, I don't know where the sound just goes. I wonder if they've got like certain flight. Oh, it only shows 767s on this cost index thing, which is going to be 100. So I guess we can just put 100 in as well. Fuel and zero fuel is automatically entered. Reserves will be set to 2. And cruise at 380, I want to say. Okay, straight up to 400. And 100. Cool. Step size is 0 because we're not we're not stepping up to any higher than that. We're just staying at that cruise altitude for today. Thrust limit. We can go to the EFB and work that out. So copy FMS data. Flaps optimum, which is wet right now. And we'll just copy the winds from over 102, 05, 04, 0 at 7 knots. Cool. Hide. Calculate, and that will give us everything. So we're doing D rate at 2, sec temp 60. Well, we can send the output anyway. It's FMC. I don't know. So yeah, sec temp is 60 degrees at first 2, flats 5. Those are RV speeds along the CG21. It's all entered there. That's not entered though. Let's go and put the go to thrust limit. We'll do that. So 60. D rate 2. Climb. You can keep it normal climb. We'll do climb 1 though. Do climb 1. Not climb 2, that's just too slow. Because we got to go up to 40,000 feet. I think maybe we'll set that actually. Let's reset that. Oh no, it hasn't. Because we're going up to 40,000 feet, maybe I should put up just climb. So that'll just give us our best climb speed. Up to 40,000 feet. So winds all entered. That doesn't have it. Okay, that's fine. Acceleration heights. I'm happy with those. What's the altitude of the airport? 500 feet. Maybe that's a bit too low. Change it to 2,000. Change all of them to 2,000. Like so. And I'm happy now. Departure and arrival. That might get rid of V speeds. It shouldn't though. 06 left, like I said. And we're doing the Tulloch 3 departure. Wherever that is. Maybe it was on the first page and I just missed it. Or not. It's on the last page. Transition. We are transitioning at hockey with a Y. Execute. Legs page. We can go check out our flight plan. There is vectors to start off on this, so we'll just manually vector set ourselves around. 06 left, we'll do a left turn then. Vector ourselves around. Right plan. Check the whole flight is all good. There's no random bits. There shouldn't be anything random, so that's looking all good. Flying east, a bit southeast now, and boom, there's San Fran back to the start. Nice. Right, I can go switch over now, and we can go to the checklist page. We can test our oxygen. That's tested on the captain's side, and the co-pilot / flight first officer, that's all tested as well. Lovely flight instruments are all up and running. That's going to start doing some random stuff. We set the seatbelt signs, didn't we? Yes. Nice. Cool. So we're waiting for an extra 120 passengers to get on the aircraft. And where is something? It comes over there, doesn't it? The baggage. Oh, it's here. It's here. Cool. Cool. So most stuff set up. Let's double check the VSP temp. Just deleted themselves. Nope. Let's cross check that. 135, 140, 146, 135, 140, 146. Wonderful. Awesome. See, our takeoff weight is so much lower than max takeoff weight, so we're good. As into fast 5, isn't it? Yes, sometimes it doesn't change it. Cool. Yeah, it's very close. It could get quite icy. So I could put the de-ice for departure. That might be a thing. Can I do that? No, I can't say I have the icing on. Because apparently, I don't know why, but like there's an option for that in takeoff calculators. so I'm not sure what it does to the thrust having de-ice on. But yeah, I mean they're all on auto, so hopefully that should be fine. Leaving it on auto. Hopefully they don't ice up and just brake on us. Right, passenger signs are on. We'll do the MCP now. So 146. 146. Come on. We're not going to do a full length takeoff either. Or actually, I don't know. It's quite a short runway though. 146. Heading 057. Which is there. And do we have an initial climb altitude? So 2-3. See if I can search that. 2-3 departure. Initial climb. And a 06 lefts. There is no initial climb, really. So, and then we're offline. So I'm just going to say, like, let's go straight up. Let's go. 40,000. There we are. Cool. Flight directors will get turned on. Turn on the auto throttles when we get to the runway. Takeoff speeds went through. CTP flight checklist is completed. We can zoom in all the way to get the airport map. Cool. On this side we get the VSD, terrain, traffic, data, VORs. This side we can get VSD, weather, traffic, data, VORs. Nice. Cool. So taxi today. I was going to push back nose right, hopefully. Hopefully GSX does that. Sometimes it just doesn't like to push us back. We'll taxi down Alpha Mike, which is just a little alleyway down there. Or alley, as they all call it in America. That'll take us on to Victor. Well, I don't want to go on to Victor though. I'll take an Alpha Mike, left onto Alpha, right down Charlie. Charlie will just take us. Let me show you on here. Yeah, I can kind of make it out. Alpha Mike, Alpha, and then Charlie up all the way to the runway and take off. Cool. Simple. Right, 140 passengers to go. Baggage still not yet completed. And then we'll be on our way. Hopefully out of this lag fest. I'm not sure if it's the dynamic lighting at this airport, but not all my CPU and GPU is being used up by P3D, which is very weird. And it's not that weird, like one CPU is going 100% and the other is doing 0%. All of them are actually being running by P3D. Like P3D is using all CPUs, but it's not using the whole potential. Same with the GPU, which is very weird. I don't understand. I can get more FPS out of that, but it's not very optimized, I guess. So yeah. Cool. Yeah, this is so jetway, which is why the passengers are taking forever to get on the aircraft. I could have put that onto the L2, 2L door, a bit more realistic with the rear weld, just to even out passenger spread as they go down the alley. Don't get economy peasants walking past business class. So yeah, I should have disabled that. I wish they would like disable that automatically. If there's a gate at this, like if GSX knows there's a gate. Jetway at the stand, automatically should disable that, because that's just really unrealistic having that over. You can do it yourself, but I don't know why it's not automatic. There you go, see it's 2L there, on that door. Alright, the aftercargo is pretty much finished now. As soon as passengers finish coming onto the aircraft, we've got the APU started up, we should be going. Oh no, I didn't see that then. It's not finished yet. Right, passengers all loaded on. Get the AP started up. So AP start. The AP is coming on. We went into our takeoff briefing, depart left turn. We'll climb to 1,000 and then do our left turn. Cool. Just knock myself in the yoke, that hurt. My yoke, that is. Right. Please read runway connect. What is that meant to be? Oh, comment for departure. That M is right here. A big block. A comment for departure procedure text. I'm not sure what that means, but hey. Show landing. Wow, did not see that before. This is new. Wow, I can't believe I haven't seen this before. Copy. Flaps 30. Runway. I'll mess around with this for now. So it's dry. Cat 3. We'll do manual landing. Like we always do. Oh, so now it wants. So now it says anti-ice on this. Rev config. I don't know what that means. I guess that's everything's all good, and they're on auto brakes. So we're on auto brake 1. What would this calculate? Oh, so that calculates our braking distance and everything in feet. Why is it in feet? I don't like feet. And vref add, we can add 5. Okay. That's actually pretty cool. Instead of using the init ref to do that, what we'll do when I get to San Fran, we'll do this. Awesome. Boarding complete. We'll close up all the doors. I'm assuming forward cargo is not actually complete, and I'm closing that door when it's not. Oh no, it has. It's all good. AP is started and it's running. Let's double check system. AP is running. Disconnect that. Request a push. De-icing treatment. No, we don't need de-icing.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
Right. Back to the ND checklist. Set the beacon light on. And that's completed. Cool. Go to the system page, we can get the flight controls up ready. And for when we do that. Awesome. Wait for the tug to get connected up, and then we'll be on our way.
We're ready for pushback.
Set this XPDR code 2000. So happy I found that landing thing. That's the wrong one. I can't believe I missed that. Can't believe it. But now I found it. That's awesome. So yeah, that'll just give you like max auto, max manual. It's an automatic. Oh yeah. So what's max manual?
Check completed.
Oh, toe brakes.
Release parking brakes.
Yeah, you're literally going to set your brakes on fire.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine
yep,
start.
Yep, going to start engines, don't worry. I don't understand why you have to wait. Is it because of maybe the ice could get kicked off into the ground crew? Maybe.
Cleared to start engines.
Roger. Cleared to start engines. Start
QualityWings has told us to clear to start engines. So, who to trust? What we can do though is get the wiper turned on. There we are. Bring this down if you want. Bring it down. There we go. It's not powered yet. It doesn't need to be. So actually we'll wait until we get taxiing and everything. Oh, phone just vibrated. Thank you. And my iPhone says screen time. I average 2 hours of screen time per day. Great. That's too much, I think. This left wiper's doing nothing, actually. Right here. That's weird. Is it because I'm running the right wiper? Is it getting confused with itself? Yeah, it's broken. We'll just have to, what's it pushing me back onto? Is it pushing me back onto there? That's interesting. I guess we can go out to Alpha Lima then. Yeah, rip angle. Oh my god. Surely that tow bar should bend. That should, yeah. I'm not sure what you're doing. It's the backhanded tug. Well, I know what you're trying to do, but it's not how you do it. Oh, now it's bending. And now he is somehow, okay, Tokyo Drift, my favourite. Sorry, we have to wait there. Oh no, 171, I kind of thought they'd just push us straight back onto like here, so could have gone out Alpha Lima or Alpha Mike. We could go straight out to Alpha Lima then. So FPS is caught up or something. Oh no, it's just because I'm looking in that direction. Just waiting for the push to stop.
Set
Here we are.
brakes.
Parking brake set. Have we gone into the back? No, we haven't. We may just thrust our engines back into him as we start it up. Okay. He is going to have to walk forever to disconnect us. And I am not going to listen to them, and I'm going to start my engines now. Because we technically have stopped our pushback, and no ice is going to get thrown into them. Actually, maybe. Who knows? Engines are starting up. Nice. Love that sound. I hope I got the volume correct on video shadow play.
Unlocking gear.
Sounds so good.
Tow truck
You can just about see the just pushing it out there, the engines. Right, waiting for center hydraulics to come alive. You can set trim though, 4.5. And set. Still waiting for center hydraulics to come alive. Engines are now running. Oh god, I know why it's not coming alive. Got too ahead of myself then. And hydraulics are all alive, and somehow the engine started, but the fuel pump's turned on.
Left
Whoops.
is clear. Right is clear.
Right, onto the flight control check. Full left. Full right. All the way down. Up. All over the place. Lovely. Rudder to the right and to the left. There we go. Right, have a good trip, thank you, sir. That's all good there. So we go to the checklist page. Anti-ice not needed. Recall is checked, nothing there. RTO, flight controls have been checked. Ground equipment has been told that it is clear. However, it is not, but we have been told it is. So that's life. Flats 5. Turn-offs. Taxi. Parking brake released. We should be able to get going on idle. Yeah, there we are. Maybe we should taxi down Bravo if ultimate traffic is taxiing down Alpha. Yeah. We might do that. Full takeoff, complete. Cool. Yeah, we'll taxi down Delta. Bravo, then Delta. Yeah, we're easy doing idle thrust here. Easy. Oh, we're literally taking on board an extra 2 hours of fuel, which is lovely. Should be good enough. It should be enough. Because PFPX recently has not been very well with its fuel calculations, but hopefully it's all better now. Just installed a profile for this aircraft, and so it should all be good. I'm sure the wipers doesn't work though. Really whacking it down with rain right now. Okay, bring that down now. Probably just taxi behind this Embraer to the runway. Most likely, yeah. Oh yeah, we got airport maps, didn't we? We do. Oh, that is the runway. We're not going to go down there. Let's not follow it then. Why are my charts like that? Why does it think that? Copy. Complete. Okay, that's weird. Cool. No, that's still the runway. Sorry, passengers. Are they all there? Oh, nice. No, just for some reason, just the departure. All the SIDs are there. Okay, now we're going up here. This is Charlie. Actually, we could have gone right onto Delta. That's crossing a runway. I don't really want to do that. So yeah. The transition attitude in Toronto, same as. Is it all America? That is 18,000. Yeah. Oh wow! I just realised our SID is non-jets only, which is interesting. Typical PFPX keeps doing that. I think it's a bit too late now. Let's double check with PFPX every now and then. I think, yeah, Toronto PFPX always gets wrong with the type of departure or arrival. It always keeps like selecting non-jet ones. So I don't know why. But it does that. GSX is very, PFPX is very special. Right, we're gonna kink to the right to get ourselves into Delta, because Charlie ends. We'll say goodbye to Charlie. Taxiing rather fast, 26. Do want to slow down just for this turn. So right now, the amount of brake pressure I'm using probably just hold the FS Labs aircraft to a complete stop. But in the QualityWings, it's a very nice slow deceleration, so I'm not sure what's up with FS Labs, unless the Airbus is actually a lot more brake sensitive than the Boeings, or the 787 is just, well, it's not just the 787 that's like, there's only FS Labs that's got really responsive brakes, so yeah. Unless it's just like how it works with my rudder pedals, maybe FS Labs isn't really compatible with them, which could be true. I'll do full length all the way around, all the way to the end. We'll zoom out, no one's landing. Well, I didn't mean to turn on the VSD actually, let's keep that off. Wow. That is rather rainy. Oh, come on, all the way around. Thank you. Let's check if the Embraer's not taking off here. No, he is, but we overtook him. Haha. Alright. Let's line up. And of course, I forget to turn off the APU. Just remembered. Wow. You can do APU on within the flight if you want, but depending on what happens if some engine's not producing enough power, like electrical power, technically you can have the APU running, so it's not too much of a big deal. Auto throttles, I'll nav 50%. Timer's automatic, so we can go straight away. You don't have to worry about timer. Make sure that's stable. Engine's stable. Toga.
Check thrust.
Oh yeah. Immersion looks like it's not running. I swear there should be something like an immersion going through. Oh no, there is. Oh, there's a landing on the other runway. Just get, oh, and there we go. Oh, 80 knots, 20 knots ago. Alright. V1, rotate. And the slowest rotation in the world has been completed. There we are, off the ground. Hold the rate, gear up. We'll fly straight just for now, runway heading. And a heading of flight 057. Let's keep it there. Lovely. Oh, now I think the wiper's working. Don't need it anymore. And I think we'll start our left turn towards Memphis. So yeah, this is actually, it looks like there's really low FPS, but actually the rain on this is really, for some reason, the actual, whatever this true glass thing, I think it's called true glass, it's really low FPS, just for optimization apparently. Right. There's the airport down there. Super laggy it is. And now we're overturned. Slow rotation, quick quick turn. We'll go direct to Memphis. What we do is Memphis, sorry, not Memphis. Execute that in like so. Get the autopilot turned on. LNAV will be happy. And we are happy. So we're going to get up to 200 knots. And I'll take up all the flaps. And then we should be into our proper climb. There isn't too much bad weather. It's just literally just over Toronto, so that's alright. There's 190 knots. Struggling, it is struggling. This is interesting. Look at that. What the hell is that? I've never seen that before. I'm not sure if that's a glitch, but the engine is doing that. Whatever that is. Oh, and it's gone. As soon as that goes away. The condensation. Right, flaps up. 5,000. What does Access Sky say about the clouds? Overcast at 3,100. Right, let's go straight into some cinematics to try and get out of this overcast here, and we'll watch the clouds disappear. So yeah, we'll do some cloud surfing. Hope you guys enjoyed the departure going up to Toronto. Sorry about the low FPS, but I hope it looked alright on the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you in the descent. Enjoy the cinematics, and bye bye. Hey guys, welcome back into the descent, back into San Francisco. Currently passing 160, and I just remembered actually when I was flying that, not flying, well, just a moment ago, when I was bringing back into 180 for the pressure of the air pressure. I was had it in QNH, HPA. The QNH was HPA back at Toronto. I'm not sure if Canada use inches or HPA, but hectopascals or no more, definitely inches can't remember if it's that in Canada, but you guys can tell me. Anyone knows, that would be nice. Bring the weather radar back on. Didn't really need it because actually we stepped up to 420 in the end. Yes, we went up to flight level 420. This aircraft is a beast. Pretty much what made me do that is I went to the program page, or no, the VNAV page. Oh, I can't remember which one it was. But it said like recommended 420 for our flight level, so I was like, okay, let's go do that. So we went up to 420 in the end. I go to the forecast. We can go and request some winds for our descent if that works. I don't know if this thing works. Probably doesn't. No, that's fine. Well, that's trying to get down to 190. You shouldn't be getting down to 190 because that's going to be at 250. Yeah. So yeah, we're doing the damaged for arrival, the RNAV arrival. I don't know how to say that. It's like a dynamo with a D without the O and whatever other letters like the N. Damaged for arrival. So I've got some speed restrictions and some. Yeah, that just changes it. Okay. Because it wants us to be at that speed. So what I'm going to do is just override it here. And we have to be at 250 knots as we pass this waypoint. So that's fine. Do these bits and speed brakes out though to get down there. Right, we go to the EFB and we can power it back on. I had it powered off because who needs it powered on? So we can hide that, show takeoff, and we're landing in KSFO. Unless it was already on the landing one, then maybe I'm gonna. Yeah, that's takeoff. That was already on landing. Wow. And so for our landing, we're doing the ILS 28 right. It is dry. The winds, data, and whatever. So currently at San Francisco, it is 280 at 6 knots. It is also 16 degrees, and we put in the QH as this, and it also will come up with. Yeah, I think I don't know if I don't know if you can do inches. I'm not sure, but I haven't really seen it before. Do that. Right, we'll just do that because I don't know our weights. So that's that. Add 5, and then I can just actually update the winds again. Awesome. We've got plenty of time. 1018, 16, 280 at 6. Cool. Cat config. Well, we're doing manual for our landing today. We're doing flaps 30, anti-ice off, no credit. Spoilers to auto, and brakes can be on. Well, we'll calculate all of them, which would be nice. So, calculate, and that will give us all of our braking distances. I'm assuming that's just with normal reverse or like no reverse. Oh, that's that. Oh, that's reverse. I didn't realize what red meant. So that's like no reverse at all. So I'm not sure what. No credit, all off. There's no reverse. 1 without reverse, and that's what just exit. So I'm not sure. If I turn all off, there's nothing. So I guess we could just calculate it. So that'll be without reverse. So automatic 1 will give us 8,597 feet of braking distance, and that's nice because we do need to get off the runway like as late as possible. So we get automatic 1 today, like so. And now we need to go down to 230 knots. Just realised I still have the speed brakes out. I think we still need them though. Cool. We cleared ourselves down to 10,000. I'm going to bring it down to 6,000 now. And yeah, that is awesome. Oh, there you go. You've got a landing distance available actually down there. So our reference, our approach speed is 141. Sorry. So we go to the inner ref. It says flaps 30 at 130. Flaps 20 at 141. Or actually, it's going to be 141 on flaps 30. Which is going to be interesting. 156.8 on the gross weight. 156.3. Yeah. It's kind of yeah. So flaps 30 then, a bit more realistic. EFB, always trust EFB more. Unless, oh, do I not have the? I do. Entry not allowed. So I literally has a select one. Okay. But I literally did that. 141. Nope. Does not like it. Alright then. We'll do 144, 141 anyway. Re-ref 30 plus 5. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, actually, nah. That's our landing speed, 136. Our reference speed, our approach speed, sorry, is 141. Okay. Now I'm happy. So that should be our landing speed. Wind correction plus 5 equals 141. Okay. Sorry about that before anyone starts shouting. Right, landing lights. Seatbelts are on auto. They should have came on anyway. Didn't hear the ding, so it should all be good. Go to our checklist. Our altimeter is now being set, and landing checklist we will do. I'm going to actually switch that over to the other side. I think it just looks better. Cool. From this waypoint, I guess we're just free to go to whatever speed it wants, so we'll just go like that. And the aircraft will, well, like I said, go to whatever it wants. And we've still got all the speed brakes out. So yeah. Oh, there's an aircraft down there. Southwest 737. We are flying as Air Canada 737. Right, so flaps 1 because it is actually trying to accelerate, and I don't like that. And flaps 1 does nothing, I bet. FMC message. Yeah, I know. It does do something. I think our descent rate may go down. I don't know. Find out. Right, we'll go down to 3,000. That should be where this at CPIN at 3,000. Is that set? 3,000 above. I want to be at 3,000 there because that's where the ILS starts. At 180 knots. Lovely. And the aircraft's going down all the way down to 180 knots already. I'm going to keep it 200 and 10, I want to say. So we'd get rid of the speed brakes, keep it flaps 1. Lovely. We'll just fly like this for now. Cool. Until we start to, as soon as we line up, I'm going to bring the, just before we do the turn, bring flaps 5. And as we turn, speed we will reduce down to 180 for our visual approach. We can bring the HUD down. You see the well on the I'm not sure if that's the same for the glide slope, but VNAV. I mean, we are bang on it, so if it is the glide slope, then awesome. Obviously, we're not aligned with the localizer yet because we're nowhere near the center of the runway, center line. But that's fine. I'm going to arm the speed brakes. And yeah, that's definitely the glide slope. Cool. I just want to make sure we get some good deceleration time. I got tomato shade. I updated my tomato shade to like the cold preset from Aviation Lads, because now it's October. Well, November even, like very close to November at the time of recording. It may be the first. I don't know when I upload this. Who knows? I didn't look. I'll double check. It'll be the 30th. 2 days until November when this uploads, but whatever. Right. Oh, I don't know how that happened. Did I click that button? Oh, that button does that. Great. On my keyboard, this is a key that brings up that menu. That acts like a right click, I think, which is kind of cool. Right, we should get ready for right-hand turn very soon. So flaps 5. Flaps 5's coming down, and get ready to do 180 as soon as flaps 5 is set. Flaps 5 is now it should go green. I'll set 180 now because it's turning already. There we go, it's green. Awesome. So 180 knots for our final approach speed. There are some aircraft in front of us who are actually probably already on the ILS for this runway. Which might get interesting, but like I said, all the time, I give myself my highest priority, so if it's going to get my way, then I'm gonna have to say goodbye to it. Scenery around here looks great, except there's no autogen. I don't know why it takes forever for autogen to load in, but it does. Is that a bridge? No, what is that? It's like just some random masts. There's some cloud at 600 feet. So that's interesting. Oh, yes, there we go. 200 on the on the radio. Awesome. If I go down straight to approach speed, then maybe we could be good with the in front 141 with the aircraft in front. So next set of flaps to help us with that. I might as well just bring gear down and set approach. Boom. Localizer. Glasso. Lovely. Go around altitude is... It doesn't say. That's fine. Oh, 2000. It does say. Sorry, I looked at the wrong thing. So yeah, gear down. We've set flaps 10 for now. Probably bring out some more. Otherwise, it's going to stall. Flaps 15. Go flaps 20 for now. Just cruise at flaps 20. There we are. Cruise it along. With the autopilot disconnected. Keep the auto throttle in for now. Cool. I have the runway in sight actually. There's a little gap in the clouds to take away the HUDs. It's easier to see. You can see some pappies. It looks like AI landing on the same runway as me. So what I could do a change of visual approach to 27 left. 27 or 26? 28 left. Which I could do. It might be a good idea. However, there's an aircraft landing at 28 left. Maybe it's a bad idea. Good thing about the HUD, you can just keep with that little circle. It's a lot more easier, I think, than with this, rather than the crosshair on the flight director. It's a lot easier. It's like you're trying to catch that circle. It's pretty cool. Sometimes it bounces around due to the wind, but it's fine. That's 2000. Well, 1800, but it's 2000 on the. Oh, he gets, doesn't it? There's the AOM. Yeah, because we're already at approach speed, I think it's alright. I'm going to trim up actually, because I am struggling just to keep up just a tad, so if I just trim, it should all be good. Just let go. I think there might be alright. Yeah, roughly. Cool. Let's make some miniature movements, it should be good. Lovely. Right. Let's bring out some more flaps all the way down to 30. Cool. Flap set. There's an aircraft which is 600 feet below me. There's a command that gets rid of
1,000
airspace ahead, but it doesn't actually do that, which is so weird. It doesn't actually work. I need to see if there's like an update for Auto Traffic Live. It needs to download. There hasn't been one in ages though. So we might have to say goodbye. I should make a little key quickly instead of actually having to do Shift Control T. I should have a little simple key I can just press and boom, it goes. I think that might be really good. Right, let's go with the auto throttle now.
500.
Cool. Press it again. No, it's not pressing it again. There we go.
400.
Oof. Oh, is it vacating? Okay.
300.
I'm continuing. It's an
Approaching
SAS, I think.
minimums.
AC30.
Minimums.
Okay, I'm continuing this.
200.
I think it's alright.
100.
And hold it, hold that nose. Oh, just raised it a bit, sorry. And we're floating it all the way down, touchdown, lovely. Some idle reverse will be nice. I shouldn't have left that nose come down a bit too fast. And like I said, I don't really need that much idle reverse. I'm going to bring the reverses in at 90. There they are, gone. And all the jetways stopped working. Thank you. That's so weird. And why did they just stop working? Okay, 60 knots. Manual braking. And we will exit here on Quebec, which is actually perfect for where we want to go. So, awesome. And take a left. That's right. Off. Clear up. Flight time 4 hours and 44 minutes. Very nice. What's that landing rate? -73. Awesome. I'll actually slow down here. Lights off. Taxi, strobe. TGAS can actually stay on as we're in the US. Oh, I should. Yeah, he vacated. It's fine. Hope there's not another aircraft landing in that runway. No, we're good. There was an aircraft behind me. I was landing. Cool. Yeah, I don't know why there's a maybe just make sure. I'm just going to reload also jetways just to make sure it's all good. Yeah, they stopped working. It's a main module. That's so weird. But they are working. That jetway's moving. That's weird. Right, I know where I'm taxiing to, but I actually haven't got a gate yet. It's one of these I'll go for. Yeah. This golf stand area, whatever you want to call it. What's that? 102. I'm gonna go for that one. It's just 100. Cool. And because I've done that, I've completely forgotten about APU. Golf 100. And we go for Alliance Ground. That's right, we can quickly connect up to the maybe it wasn't the jetways that stopped working, maybe it was the yes, it must have been the whatever it's called. Safe gate, safe dock. One of those words. I did quite well to line up. Oh god, now I messed it up. Where I meant to park. There. Perfect. Well, that's dash 8, so let's creep up to the next mark. Boom. Set parking brakes. Quickly set external power. Oh, and whoops. Well, it's end of the flight, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, those can come off. The packs we can stay on. We can go request deboarding. Yeah, I think it was the safe docks that stopped working. So we can go U to U, confirm, open up the cargo doors. Lovely. Wait up for the jetways to get over here. That's in the way, just about, yes. I love how the wires move with the jetway. They're not like weird modelling. They actually, like, you can see they're stretching with the jetway, which is really cool. I really like that feature. Right, seatbelts off. Jetway connected up. And what about the one at the back? Not yet. Let's wait for that. And of course they're going to go all the way around, aren't they? Well, they probably did already. So it's a good idea to stay inside the cockpit for a bit longer. That's why I wait for the GSX to do its mayhem. And that's opening now. Cool. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The Air Canada 737. And our landing rate was -73. And I bet you it was -73.7. Right. Maybe, who knows. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Probably a short haul flight now. Haven't done a long haul, but don't have all the time to do a long haul flight. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the flight. I'll see you in the next one, and bye bye for now.